Patrick, I am Nick Wright. He is the Hall of Famer Cris Carter. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
So appreciate you taking the time. What's this been like for you, basically from the end of your collegiate season up through the combine and right now? What's these few months been like?
I mean, it's been awesome. It's been a grind. I've been out here every single day. I mean, focused on football. I mean, what else could be better? I mean, it's something that I dreamed of, trying to be a professional athlete as a little kid, watching my dad play. And, I mean, to be here and being able to focus solely in on football, I mean, it's a real lifelong dream.
Pat, you mentioned your dad. Your dad played 11 years as a Major League Baseball. How else is that to help you prepare from being a college player to being a professional and being paid for it?
I mean, definitely just seeing those guys work, seeing the work ethic that they use to get to the MLB, and I mean, once they win the MLB, how hard they work to stay there. I mean, you see how to be a professional. My dad was a starting pitcher a lot of his career, and he would come in every single day and get that extra work in when it was his off day. And I mean, just see those things, and I mean, you take those things in, and now looking back at it, I know that if I want to be a great NFL quarterback, I'm going to have to work hard every single day.
Working hard, all NFL quarterbacks work hard, but you're making a tough transition. There have been a lot of quarterbacks come from college playing in spread, played in the spread in high school, played in the spread in college, had a lot of success. They weren't used to the plays being called into their helmet compared to being in a card system. How do you transfer what you've learned from a football standpoint over to the NFL, and why do quarterbacks struggle going from the spread to NFL offenses?
I mean, it's definitely different. It's something that I feel like Coach Kingsbury, just coming from a spread offense, his pro concepts and pro things that he learned has helped me, and just giving me the freedom to call any play, giving me the freedom to check any play on coverage I like and everything like that. I feel like that will help me out a lot as I go to the NFL. But, I mean, the biggest thing for me is getting that footwork right, make sure you're at the right spot where the lineman wants you so you can make those throws from the pocket, as well as being able to regurgitate those plays to those players. I mean, we had 13, 14-word plays, and we signaled them. And he signaled them to me, and I had to signal to everybody else. And, I mean, that's something that will help me, but I'll have to learn how to change those signals to make them words.
We're talking Patrick Mahomes. He's one of the top quarterback prospects in the upcoming draft. He's one of the most prolific passers in NCAA history. He threw for over 5,000 yards this past year, including a game where he had over 800 yards of total offense. We can talk more about the NFL and the combine in your collegiate career in a moment. I want to go further back for a little bit. Growing up, other than football, what sports did you play?
I was a big baseball player and a basketball player growing up.
Were you a really good baseball player?
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty good. Coming out of high school, I had a chance to get drafted. I mean, just being around the sport, I played it my whole entire life, and I threw, I think, 96, the highest I threw off the mound, but I was really an outfielder and a shortstop at heart.
Well, okay, so that's what I thought. I was kind of setting you up there because I knew the answer already, that you were a really good baseball player. Your dad spent 11 years playing professional baseball. What for you made the decision between pursuing a baseball career where you could have been, or you drafted out of high school and go pro right then and there, as opposed to playing football, which you obviously chose to do?
I mean, I fell in love with football. It was like a new love for me, and I fell in love with it right when I started playing. And started in 7th grade, and I loved it then. I played a little safety in my freshman and sophomore year of high school. And I was playing quarterback my junior year, which I always thought I should be playing. I just fell in love with it and knew that this is where I was going to be at. And I knew that I had a dream of football, and I really wanted to pursue it. And I had a chance to get drafted probably top 3 rounds in baseball out of high school. And I told my dad, told all the scouts, and pretty much everybody that came and saw me, I was going to play football in college. No, and I mean, I really sold in on that. And I mean, this is just where it ended up.
Patrick, there's a lot of draft experts out there. I've been associated with the NFL for over 30 years. Now, I don't know if you've gone on to look at your draft profile. I know players are hypersensitive about what people say, but let me read you a little something. Your draft profile, NFL.com, it's pretty interesting. He's got a big arm, big balls, he's mobile. Now, that's a great quote. What really separates you from the other quarterbacks in this year's draft, Pat?
I mean, for me, I feel like it's just I've been through all the adversity. I mean, at Texas Tech, we lost a lot of games, and we won some games. I mean, I've been through the hard time and know what it takes to come through every single day and have that work ethic and have that passion for the game that you're going to fight to the very end no matter what the score is, no matter what's on the opposing side of the field, and you're going to give it everything you had every single time you play the game.
Patrick Mahomes with us. Patrick, I'm not going to ask you to name names here, so don't tell me the team or the GM, anything like that. But what was the weirdest question that you've been asked by someone in this interview scouting process?
The weirdest, not the weirdest question, but the most just kind of caught me off guard question was I randomly just got asked. They said, "You have 6 coins and 48 cents. What do you have?"
Oh, so they're trying to see how quick your brain works.
Yeah, and so
A quarter, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies, by the way.
Yeah, I got it. I got it eventually, but I mean, just we were in the middle of a conversation, just talking about football, and they asked me that, and that just caught me off guard at first. And I'm pretty good at the math part of it, so I got it pretty quickly. But just caught me off guard. And I mean, it was just a random question. It just stuck with me.
People might criticize you. People always pick apart the draft picks. If there were 2 things that you could change about yourself, I'm not talking about your height, your weight, or anything, just how you play the game. What are the 2 things that you would make an immediate adjustment, or the 2 things that you're working on now with your quarterback coach as you prepare for the draft?
Definitely just being more consistent with my whole mechanics. I mean, just my throwing the ball, just kind of have a better base when I throw the ball, and just with that goes with my footwork, just getting back there and doing the same footwork every single time. I feel like that will help out a lot. And then as well as, I mean, not trying to do too much at sometimes. There's a lot of times I like to run around, send the play, make some throws, but you got to know the situation, know where your team is, and know what hurts the team, what helps the team, and just being able to know when to take those chances and when not to.
Patrick, I've got a son who's around your age, just a little bit younger than you, and I did something with him that I want to do with you right now. You're not driving, are you?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. 10 years from now, close your eyes, think about it. In a perfect world, everything goes great. You are doing exactly what you want to do. Take me 10 years from now. Describe where you are and what. You don't have to tell me a city, but describe what your life is 10 years from this moment.
10 years from now, I hope to have a family, a wife and a kid or maybe 2, and I'm playing in the NFL, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and have a couple Super Bowl championships with me.
Well, there you go. So like that. So you already know your end point, man. So now that you know your end point, every fork in the road, every decision you make, just keep in mind that's the end point you're trying to get to. Where people screw up, at least in my ICC, is they don't know where they're trying to get to. So you get to fork in the road, and you don't know, do I go left or right? But Patrick just said he's got a wife and kids. So I guess that means he's got to, be hitting the dating scene in the offseason a little bit, I guess. And he got a couple Super Bowl championships still playing in the league. He already knows where he's going. Just got to figure out how to get there.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Step 1, download Tinder.
Thank you, Rachel.
Patrick, last question before we let you go. Being there in the state of Texas, playing your college football at Texas Tech, have you happened to look over in Dallas and see the success of the quarterback they have with Dak? Was not the highest draft pick, quarterbacks drafted in front of him. Has that been part of your inspiration, your transition that, wow, a young quarterback, a rookie quarterback can come to the NFL, be with the franchise, and make a tremendous impact?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just being able to grow up watching the Cowboys. I watched the Cowboys all this last season, and just watching Dak and his success. I mean, it shows to how hard he worked. He came from a spread system. I mean, a little bit different than mine, but a spread system. And he went in, and he just really ate up that playbook, and he really got himself ready. And he knew that one chance he had, he was gonna make the most of his opportunity. And me coming from, I've been at competitions at Tech. I've been at competitions in high school. You have to make the most of that one opportunity you get, and I'm planning on doing that. And so whatever I do, if I come in, I'm playing immediately. If I come in and I'm going to be a backup to a veteran guy, I'm just going to train hard as I can, have as much knowledge as I can, so when I do get my chance, I'm ready to play.
Patrick Mahomes, he's an NCAA record holder. He's going to hear his name called in at least the first couple rounds of this upcoming NFL draft. Patrick, all the best to you. Good luck. You're an impressive young man. Thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, for sure.
Absolutely. There is Patrick Mahomes.